Britney Spears drops out of the sky.
The percentage of people living without health insurance declined last year.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
New Jersey's effort to legalize sports gambling is dealt another blow by a federal appeals court. The state's betting law conflicts with federal law and should not be implemented.
The only cure for gambling fever is a little bit of gambling.
Wednesday's upon us.
Yeah, you're in good company.
How am I supposed to know how you want to conduct the program when you've already said we're nearly out of time?
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. 2 months after former Fox and Friends co-host Gretchen Carlson accused Fox News' then chairman Roger Ailes of sexual harassment, the network has agreed to pay Carlson $20 million and make a highly unusual public apology. News of the settlement first reported Tuesday morning, and the company later issued a statement about it. We sincerely regret and apologize for the fact that Gretchen was not treated with the respect and dignity that she and all of our colleagues deserve. As for Carlson, she tweeted this morning, "I'm ready to move on to the next chapter of my life." It's pretty amazing that at 74, Barbra Streisand continues to set new records for female artists. This week, she scores her 11th #1 album on the Billboard 200 with Encore, Movie Partners Sing Broadway. Her 11 chart toppers are the most for any woman. And with Encore's success, she extends the distance between her and Madonna, who is in second place with 8 #1 albums. The all-time record holder is, of course, the Beatles, who landed 19 albums atop the Billboard 200. Jay-Z somehow is #2 with 13, while Streisand and Bruce Springsteen are tied at 11 apiece. The new album features duets with Melissa McCarthy, Alec Baldwin, Jamie Foxx, Anne Hathaway, and others. Hey, did you enjoy your Labor Day barbecue a little too much, maybe? We know exactly how you feel.
Oh, man. Labor Day.
Tell me about it. I had 9 burgers, burnt like hockey pucks and pink in the middle.
I went with the hot dogs covered in melted nacho cheese.
I washed the burgers down with ribs and greasy barbecue sauce.
Then I wolfed down a bucket of potato salad and 3 plates of baked beans, seasoned with bacon and steak.
My brother and I fought over the last 6 beers. So I held his head in the cooler water until he agreed to a 4-2 split.
Yeah, I passed out shirtless on the front lawn, and the neighbors called the sheriff, said a bloated bleached cow had died in our yard.
I hate to see summer end.
Me too, buddy. Hell, I'm wrestling over that last donut.
Nah, let's just buy another bag.
I like the way you think.
New study says 18% of parents say they regret what they named their children. That's so funny because just the other day I was saying I can't imagine how a parent could ever do that to a child. And right at that moment, my son Cosby called me. Donald Trump continues his outreach to black voters. This week he plans on campaigning nowhere near a Coldplay concert. Trump spoke before an all-black church in Detroit over the weekend. He received a standing ovation as he was leaving because he was leaving. Michael Winslow from the Police Academy movies turned 58 yesterday. He's the D-list celebrity who opens his mouth and then all kinds of zany, incomprehensible noise comes out. I don't mean that as an insult. These days, that can make you a president. Kevin Smith's new movie is getting slammed by the critics, which gives it something in common with Kevin Smith's last 12 movies. Sean Puff Diddy Daddy Doodoo Coombs whatever thinks black voters got a little shortchanged by Barack Obama's presidency. Oh, you mean just like us, responded people who bought Diddy's last album. Johnny Manziel is taking classes at Texas A&M. His challenge, to make his grade point average 4.0 instead of his blood alcohol level. The cost for a new Texas high school football stadium has just hit $70 million. Well, what do you expect? Every modern high school football stadium needs a helipad. Mother Teresa was canonized on Sunday, and as I just found out, that means she was made a saint and not, as I thought, fired out of a giant cannon. Time for Nobody Gives a F***. Daniel Craig has been offered $150 million to play James Bond 2 more times. For that kind of money, he ought to be able to afford a shirt. Or am I missing the point here? Hey, okay actor who bitches way too much. Nobody gives a Rihanna got a tattoo of a shark. It's on an intimate part of her body, so plan on seeing it every other day. Hey, you who is for some reason dating Drake. Seriously, Rihanna? Nobody gives a And Renee Zellweger says that she took a 6-year break from Hollywood to explore new things. And apparently new faces. Hey, actress we all think may be a little strange. Nobody gives a Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live, starring Frank D'Angelo, and his Celebrity Talk panel featuring hockey legend Phil Esposito every Tuesday and Thursday right here on NSS.